Hello, everybody, and welcome back to AGP. As always, I'm your host. I'm the owner-operator of AGP. I am Amanda, and I'm hoping that Cassie will be able to join us shortly. She may have forgotten what time it is. I just messaged her, so we'll see. But I have actually been waiting. Oh, hi. Hello, how are you doing today? No one's redeemed anything yet. No, I don't even think anybody's watching yet. No. And here's Fizzgig, the official mascot of AGP. Yes, hi. Anyway, guys, I've been waiting all week because every time I've watched a video on YouTube or anything, I've seen new trailer coming on April 25th. New trailer coming on April 25th. And the new Flash trailer has dropped. But there's a lot of other information that has come out that since it is CinemaCon 2023. Hold on just one second. I got a message. What? Okay, hold on. I've got to do this so she doesn't go nuts. Luckily, I have infinite amount of points, so I'm going to redeem the puppy points for myself because I can, because I'm the boss and she's my dog and I love her and she's here and she's excited to be in the new room. So here you go. But there is a lot of information that's come out this week with CinemaCon and some new movies and trailers and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to be able to talk about that. Hopefully Cassie will be able to join us soon. But let's talk about a couple of things maybe she's not that interested in. I don't know if she's a big horror movie fan, so maybe we'll just go ahead and jump into the fact that Insidious the Red Door, that information actually dropped this week. This is the 5th of the Insidious films. I'll be honest, I've seen the first 2. I haven't really watched any of the other ones. I think they just haven't really intrigued. They really haven't gotten my interest. But I know that there are a lot of people out there, and this does seem like it's quite interesting. Now, there's no footage of it as of yet. The footage that came out from CinemaCon was exclusive footage, but lucky for us, there are these amazing people called Discussing Film, and you could go to the website discussingfilm.net and you can actually click on their information of CinemaCon 2023, every new Sony Pictures announcement. They go through every picture that's been announced, from Insidious the Red Door, Gran Turismo, the next Ghostbusters movie, Madam Web, and a couple of others that we will talk about today. So, like I said, the first one I want to talk about, because it is a horror movie, I happen to like horror movies, is Insidious the Red Door. Now, they did not release any of this stuff yet, so this was only stuff that you got to see. But luckily for us, Discussing Film was there, so they actually tell us a little bit about the exclusive footage, and they give us a slight description. CinemaCon attendees were treated to an extended trailer for Insidious the Red Door. The new footage showed an adult Dalton, played by Ty Simpkins, being haunted by a wide variety of demons while now attending college. At the request of his wife, Renee, played by Rose Byrne, Father Josh, played by Patrick Wilson, accompanies him to help move into his college dorm, where he realizes that Dalton's connection to the Further is coming back in full force. The main conflict of Insidious the Red Door is teased to be about Josh guiding his son on how to travel between the Further and reality. The man with the fire in his face, Demon, returns to haunt an adult Dalton, and the footage ends with him dragging him across his room in chains like he did when he was a child in the first film. That sounds really freaking awesome, and I'm excited. That kind of intrigues me a little bit. Because like I said, I saw the first one. I liked the first one. I know a lot of people got jump scared by it, but I wasn't jump scared that much by it. I just thought it was a really cool movie. I'll be honest, I thought the demon was actually scarier when no one could see him. Like, he was like, I know a lot of people got jump scared from that scene where he was standing behind the father. I just didn't think it was that scary. And then again, I've been watching horror movies since I was like 5. So horror movies don't really scare me much nowadays. So that's just me. But if you're into the movies and you are into the Insidious timeline, this sounds like it could be another one that could possibly be good. No major information was given, but we do have confirmation that there will be a sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife. Paul Rudd and Carrie Coon will be putting on the iconic jumpsuits in this movie, so that's going to be cool. I mean, Paul Rudd as a Ghostbuster, that's hot. That's kind of sexy. I'm kind of digging it. Hold on just one moment. Just got a message on Twitter. Just want to answer that real quickly because, hey, live show. Got to get those things in. I think she fell asleep, so I'm going to probably be on my own. Now, like I said, they have a couple of other movies that they've talked about, like the Napoleon movie, which looks interesting. Joaquin Phoenix is playing Napoleon. But I'm not really into movies like that. Those really aren't digging me. Anytime somebody goes, so and so might get an Oscar nomination for this, it normally pulls me out of it. And I prefer good old sci-fi and horror movies, and of course your comic book movies. And one of the comic book movies that I'm really excited for that they mentioned was Kraven the Hunter. Now, Kraven the Hunter is going to be, in my opinion, after the information that I got from discussingfilms.net, is going to be amazing. So let me tell you straight up, I'm just going to read this verbatim, what they have. Kraven the Hunter exclusive footage description by discussingfilm.net. Sony revealed the first ever footage of Kraven the Hunter starring Aaron Taylor Johnson in the form of a trailer. Things kick off with Kraven stopping a group of poachers in the wild who are trying to escape with their bounties of wild animal carcasses. Kraven is confirmed to be Sony's first rated R Marvel film, and the footage really shows it, with Kraven killing everyone quite literally like an animal. Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven the Hunter uses his weapons, his hands, and even his teeth as he bites a piece of a poacher's face off and spits out the blood. Dude, baby. Ooh, baby. Yeah. Oh, how awesome is that? He jumps off walls, pounces on foes like an animal. The main conflict in the film is between his father, played by Russell Crowe, who was the one who actually raised him, to the extreme ways of hunter versus prey. The action is filled with over-the-top gore and as comical as the Deadpool films, as we see Kraven use everything from spears to fully bear traps and decapitates and chops up people. I mean, come on, the dude's biting people's faces off, like. Bleh. That's going to be awesome. And there's supposed to be a mysterious new character played by Ariana DeBose, is briefly teased as well. Obviously, I don't know who it is because we didn't get to see the footage because I wasn't there. And I guess they can't release that type of information. So you're just going to have to wait till Sony releases it for us. They do mention that he actually pulls out the comic-related costume that everybody knows. Out of a chest, but he doesn't actually wear that. He's just, I don't know what he's wearing, but he's not wearing the costume from the comics. He meets up with another famous Spider-Man villain, the Rhino. A huge fight between the two of them begins, and then the Rhino actually injects himself with a serum that turns him into a rhino, which I think is really, 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 really cool. Holy crap, there's Cassie. That's a fucking Walmart.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm sorry. Why feeding my podcast from a Walmart?
It's taking too long. I'm sorry. We're checking out right now. Right meow. Check it out.
Hello, everybody. I love you. Welcome to AGP. We're at Walmart. This is not the sponsored podcast. How are you all doing tonight? Beep.
Not officially sponsored by Walmart. No.
Never will be officially sponsored by Walmart. I don't want the people of Walmart becoming my theme of AGP. No offense.
Please, I'm in a fucking Walmart. Shut up.
Nobody needs to be seeing that lady. Come on, we all know that I buy everything from Walmart.
Right? Who doesn't? There's a reason they are like as big as a country in terms of gross net income or whatever it is.
What, did you have to like drop Peaches off early, or you just needed to do some
No,
shopping?
we're shopping.
Is Peaches there with you?
Maybe.
Yes.
Peaches! Oh my God! No, give me Peaches! Give me Peaches! Give me Peaches!
Yep.
Peaches! Have you seen the new dots? Holy shit!
Do what?
Okay, you gotta see the new dots. They have 3
new
versions
dots?
of the dots. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick little sidetrack over here because Peaches and I play Phasmophobia. Dude, they have 3 different versions of the
I think
dots,
you're
and
gonna
the
want
ghost
to
in the
do those
dots are
first.
totally a real ghost. I can't talk to her if I'm talking to you.
I heard you, sorry.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, Deadman, how's it going?
Kentucky.
Oh, you can't stay. Well,
When
you
she's
don't
done,
get,
she can hold it and you can talk
don't
to her.
get to
Okay.
see Michael Keaton later.
You don't get to see what later.
Oh, you'll see. So today at 3:00, they released the second official Flash trailer, and I am dying to react with this with you. So beep, beep, beep out the door.
Gotcha.
Faster, Peaches. You need to back faster.
We're trying. Don't make her nervous, then we're not getting anywhere. If you make me nervous, I'm going backwards.
She puts the eggs at the bottom and puts the milk on top of it. It's a way to sponsor. She made me nervous.
It is a miracle. I was trying to smush my bread, so that might be your fault too.
Don't squish your bread because of
Smushing
me.
the bread. I was trying to.
I mean, I did title this "Let's Get Nuts," but this wasn't the nuts I was planning on.
Nice. Yeah, we did not get any nuts. Nope.
I will say this though: the lighting in Walmart is doing fabby for you. Yes, you look really good at the Walmart lighting.
That's funny.
I might have to start doing all of my podcasting there now. We're now at Walmart podcasting because of the
Right.
lighting. Oh, hi.
Right, they have excellent fluorescence. Excellent fluorescence.
She could be fully seen now in the new room.
And you can pick up food bags.
Look, she could be fully seen now in the new room. Can you see her?
Oh, look how cute she is. Yes. The precious is.
We finally made enough room
She's
for
so
her chair to come in, so now she has her own gaming chair now back in the room like it's supposed to be. By the way, could you go ahead and pick me up some Diet Coke and some soy sauce while you're there so I don't have to go tomorrow?
I can, but it will go to my house, not yours.
No, that doesn't work. I need it to go to my house
I
by
do have a
tomorrow when
giant
I get off of work.
Yeah. And my Walmart is better than yours. So.
Well, yeah, your Walmart's bigger, badder, and has less cheaper prices than my college town runky dunk Walmart.
You do get more variety.
Not
You
in
get like the international stuff.
Dude, I don't know what Walmart did, but they need to bring back my superhero underwear. Bring them back,
Here.
please.
Yeah, the one in Oxford is pretty awesome. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, if it wasn't for all the college students in it.
Right. Right. I'm gonna hand you off. It's my turn.
Okay, so Peaches. Insum and Psycho, I have to call Psychos, and then Insum released his. They have 3 different versions of the dots projector now. By the way, for those of you trying to keep up, we're not talking about Phasmophobia. So the first one, so what they're talking about the new update. So we're all going to get wiped down to 0. But everybody who's been playing, so we still have access to all the maps, we're going to automatically get prestige to level 1 so we can keep playing the maps that we're already playing on. But they are going to be bringing in new maps, and as you proceed, you'll be unlocking new maps. On top of that, we'll get to customize our badge once. So we'll get to make a customizable badge of our own once.
Someone's gonna make something that they regret.
Yeah, they are. But you just got to be careful. And what designs you get are going to be based off of the level that we are when they do this change. So depending on what level you are will depend on what you've unlocked color-wise, background-wise, and sticker-wise for your badge. On top of that, they're going to have 3 different versions of the dots. The first one is a handheld where you just kind of scan back and forth.
Oh,
The second,
hold
yeah.
up. You are freezing like crazy.
Okay, so the first one, you scan it.
Okay.
Okay. Like like you would with the thermometer, but it brings a range of the dots, but it's really hard to see. The second tier is the one that we use now, and the third tier will be a bigger version of what we use now. The ghost is an actual ghost in the Dadman, welcome back. The ghost in the DOS projector will be an actual ghost. So if you touch it, you will lose sanity. And to get the ghost to run through the dots, other than a Goryo, you stand next to the DOTS for the ghost to walk towards you through the dots. So it'll be quite interesting. And you can bring all 3, so you have a bigger range for like the bigger maps in those bigger rooms, and you can use all 3 to try to get dots.
Yeah.
So, but that now kind of gives us an idea of how each of the new items are going to work. They're obviously going to be a progression system. One could do this, the next one's going to be able to do something else, and the third one's obviously going to be the master of all. So I think it's going to be really cool.
Adds a layer to it.
Also, hopefully, we'll be able to do Phasmophobia this Thursday. So I think we should try working on it maybe, I don't know, tomorrow night, Thursday morning, whenever. Seeing if our game can get up and running. Because this time we have no pills, no incense. If it's not electrical, we can't use it. So it's all electrical equipment to get the ghost.
Oh, that means you don't got your smudge sticks.
I don't have my smudge sticks, and it's not amateur, it's professional. So there's no setup time. Who invited you?
I'm not bothered by that one.
I'm not bothered by it either.
You might be, but I'm not bothered by it.
If it's a Fae, I'm bothered by it. You're on the table. Hello, hi.
Or demon.
Yeah, but if Thays now can like at night, Thays can go at like, what is it, 90%? Where a demon, I think it has to be like 85. A Thays more dangerous than a demon if it decides to hunt early.
I mean, I've had a demon hunt me as soon as I get into the building, quite often. At 100% sanity.
Bad demon, go back to your corner. Did you run off to the couch? You ran off to the couch.
They're a pain.
No kidding. But I thought you would like to know this news. I didn't know if I was going to get to see you or not. The original theme is actually supposed to be all about the new movies that's because it's Sony CinemaCon 2023. So they're dropping all the information of the new movies, like Insidious: The Red Door, which is the 5th Insidious film. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Kraven the Hunter, Ghostbusters 2, and when Cassie gets to a safe place, we're going to check out the new Flash trailer. Ooh, yes.
Movie Flash or TV show Flash?
Movie Flash. The one that has Michael Keaton as Batman in it. 1989 Batman Return.
That'll be interesting.
Oh, the trailer? I can't wait to watch it. I really want to watch it. By the way, your hair looks great.
I'll be excited too.
You gonna watch it?
It's very greasy.
Huh? So when you get home, you guys are gonna watch it. You gonna watch it with us then? Want to join us?
I will try. I may not be like in camera shot because I have a few other things I'll need to do, but I'll watch it with you.
Okay.
What a blessing. Flash trailer. Yes. Oh.
Wish I was there out of town for it. Well, why'd you have to go out of town, Dad, man? You shouldn't do that. Don't go out of town. Tell work no. It's that simple. So see, so while we're waiting for the ladies to get back to their car, because she's now went mute. Where were we at? Craven the Hunter. Since I know Cassie nor Peaches know, I'm pretty sure Cassie nor Peaches gets Craven the Hunter. I don't think they know their Spider-Man lore that well. Oh look,
Oh no.
Peaches at Walmart. With the
Cassie?
Walmart.
What'd
Oh,
it do?
this
Oh, no.
Peaches freeze framed.
Yee. Hey, it's okay, we got this.
Meanies, Orlando. Orlando's my favorite. Drag misses with me, lol. Plus, work equals more Legos for her, lol. I need some more Star Wars Legos. AGP life from yeah. We were just laughing about that. As soon as Cassie got on, I was like, "You're at Walmart. I know
Good.
exactly where you are."
Right.
Hi,
Now
Cassie.
you're going to be on blank for a moment so I can put stuff in my car.
That's fine. That is fine. Okay. There's that. Okay, see, that man redeemed a puppy tree for you. Okay, so hold on, because now that your chair is actually where everybody can see, no one's going to miss the puppy ever again. Oh, we're gonna. Hey, Cassie, I also need dog treats too. I'll need those delivered too.
I heard my name, but I didn't hear what you said.
Busy's almost out of dog treats. I'll need those delivered too, along with my soy sauce
Ah,
and
that's
Diet
pretty
Coke.
important. That's way more important than your Coke.
No, it's not. No, it's not. All right. So, for those of you, we're going to go back into some of the trailer stuff. So, Craven. Now, I know Cassie and Peaches probably don't know Craven that well, but Craven's actually a really cool character. He is part of the Sinister Six. But for this to be Sony's first rated R Marvel film, and it's not like, oh, they put in a couple of cuss words here or there. Like I said, they if you go over to discussyfilm.net, they tell you right off the bat, Craven is biting a man's face off and spits out the blood. This is gonna be a real rated R film. I'm so totally stoked about this. I mean, come on. And I really like the fact that they're talking about when he's fighting Rhino, he injects himself with this serum, and you actually see his arm start like getting all big and puffy and turning into like a rhino type skin. I think that's kind of really cool versus like him being a mech in a mech suit. I think that's going to be really cool as well. Because if you read the comics, the guy does have like a lot of, he still wears a gray suit that kind of protects him. But them upping it to where he's injecting himself and you see his arm morphing into a big gray rhino-like fist that looks very comic accurate to the suit. And then I really like that. And they even say that he has this line as he looks at Craven. He goes, "You want to see why they call me Rhino?" It really appears that Craven the Hunter could actually be a great standalone Marvel movie for them. And I'll be honest, if this does well, I think they will go ahead with Venom 3, and I think they'll make Venom 3 rated R. A lot of people go, well, why wasn't Morbius rated R? Or why wasn't the original Venom rated R? There was that whole thing with the whole Tom Holland being the Spider-Man, and them wanting kind of like having their characters be part of the MCU, so they had to kind of follow like the whole PG-13 type format that the MCU was doing. But now that it looks like that's never going to happen, Sony's like, okay, let's just do it. Let's go rated R. Let's do it. And I think that it was a really good I think it was a great decision by Sony to go rated R. I think and if you guys want Venom 3 and you want them to continue doing this, you're going to have to go see this movie. And I think this movie is going to do really well. And as long as they give enough of a backstory for people to understand who Craven really is, I think the movie will be very successful, and I'm really stoked to be able to watch it. I haven't been stoked about a lot. Even though I'll be one of those people. I'm going to admit it. I actually like the Morbius movie. So the parts that are bad are really, really bad. But the parts that are beautifully done were really well done. So it's one of those. It's 50% really a great movie and 50% oh my god, what the hell did you do movie. So like half of the movie is drink until you're passed out drunk movie, while the other half of it you can really appreciate the cinematography and everything that's going on. The characters are actually really good. So how's the loading of the car going?
We're loaded. We're driving.
Glad you like something other than a lot of people didn't like the movie. And I do think that a lot of the hype from people not liking the movie is because they fell into that hole that a lot of people do, where people, like a lot of people thought that he actually said it's Morbius time. He never says that in the movie. There was such a lot of bad rumors and a lot of bad memes going around that people just automatically tuned out. There's a lot of people who probably didn't even watch the movie, who have never given it a shot, and they say they hate the movie and they've never even seen the movie.
Yeah.
And that's really sad. And here's the other thing, and I'm going to let y'all know this right now because I know a lot of people who do this. They sit there and they tell you they don't like this, they don't like this, they don't like this, they hate this. And guess what they're secretly doing after they got you to join the bandwagon of I hate? They're sitting there enjoying it, going, haha, thanks for the money. Because
Yeah.
they don't have the guts to tell you that they actually like something that you don't, because they'd rather have your money to be an
Yeah,
honest creator.
I felt like we were getting really close. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to watch what I say unless I've seen it. Try, that is. Yeah. Now, there's a difference between going and watching a trailer and going, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about the trailer. I wasn't moved by the trailer. The trailer didn't give me enough information, or I just thought the trailer looked like crap. But going off of saying that a movie is shite when you haven't even seen the movie, would you stop?
Right. It's like trying or not trying a food and saying you hate this food. Yep.
Yeah.
You do have to get.
I mean, you don't know if you don't like doggy food unless you try it, right, puppy?
That's right.
Right, baby?
Oh no.
It's more popular to bitch about it instead of being honest. If you're, yeah, and there are a lot of content creators out there that I've seen go, oh, I hate this, it's shite, da da da, and they jump on the I hate it bandwagon, and then because I know them personally, I find out, oh no, they actually like this stuff, and it's like, if I was one of those shitty people, there's a part of me that really wants to call you out on it, but I'm just not that type of person. So it's like,
Yeah.
I
It's not worth making you look.
I will tell you to your face, I think it's shitty what you're doing, but I'm not, I won't go after you as another content creator, but I'll be honest, I think it's shitty what you're doing. I think you should be honest, because you know what? Here's the thing. You could possibly get yourself somebody new, because you could be like, look, I like the Spider-Man multiverse movie and I like the look of the new one. Yeah, it is lying. And yeah, ooh. So would you stop? Oh, okay. Since there's no footage to see of this, and Dadman's would you stop that? I'm busy. Dadman just kind of talked about this. Spider-Man Across the Universe. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I haven't been able to see it. Don't spoil, please.
No. Okay. So there's exclusive footage that will come out of the trailer. Okay. So CinemaCon dropped would you stop? A 14-minute thing of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
14 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So Gwen Stacy comes to visit Miles Morales, who is grounded at the time, to inform him of a secret society of multiversal spider people. And they're trying to stop threats across the different dimensions for them for some time. And the goal is to stop the universes from colliding. And there's a scene, and they go, and there's a scene, and of course his parents go into the room and find out he left the room, and they're like, I'll talk about it with you next week if you want. Yeah, but so he leaves with Gwen Stacy. The parents come in and they go, okay, he's grounded indefinitely because he done left the room. He's not supposed to be gone. He's supposed to be grounded. You know, your typical parent thing. And you start seeing like they have this connection. And she goes, look, we can't do this because in every universe, Gwen Stacy ends up with some form of Spider-Man and it ends up really bad for me.
Okay.
Which is true. Every Gwen Stacy ends up with a Spider-Man and she dies. And so it kind of kicks off. And there's like there's a bunch of like hidden things, and I don't want to go too much into it because there's a whole lot with it being a full 14-minute thing. Obviously we're gonna I cut out a second. But there again, we don't get to see it. If you want the full description of everything, like I said, you could go to this website. It's called discussingfilm.net. They were there for the convention of CinemaCon 2023, which is where all this information is coming out of. So here is the website right here, discussingfilm.net. You guys can go check it out. And they actually tell you the full thing that's going on. Gotta go, but if you want to talk about it next week, I'm down. Okay, just hit me up.
Bye, Deadman.
Bye. But yeah, I loved Into the Spider-Verse, so being able to see Across the Spider-Verse, which comes out on June 2nd, 2023, I'm really excited for. Another one that looked really cool was Gran Turismo. Now,
Okay.
for those of you who know, Gran Turismo is a Sony PlayStation racing game. That's what it is. It's a racing game. But I think I really like the way how they're actually doing this. Unlike most of their video game films, it's not an adaptation of the video game, but it's actually a retelling of how a real life dedicated Gran Turismo gamer became a professional race car driver thanks to winning a series of Nissan sponsored video game competitions with his ace skills.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And David Harbour from Stranger Things is in it. Orlando Bloom is in it. So I think it'll be very interesting. Like the fact that they're like, okay, we're going to make a movie about our video game, but we're going to do it from this aspect. I think that's actually really cool. And I kind of want to see that.
Yeah.
Like now I'm interested in seeing the movie. Before I was like, oi, is this going to be like Battleship? Because that movie sucked ass. I was not. I was very, but the fact that they're like, okay, it's called Gran Turismo, and the name works for it because it's about a kid who played the video game and became I mean, could you imagine? I mean, like that's like going. I played Pokemon. Now I'm a 10-year-old again, and I'm catching wild animals in a ball.
I mean, it is a little more realistic, but sure. Yeah, I can see the comparison.
Can that happen for me? Can we do this? Can we make this possible? Because I would really like to make this possible. And sorry, I am drinking a lot. I've had really bad cotton mouth for like a week and a half. And I think it's because of being so sick for like 3 weeks straight. Which is why we haven't made that much content. Because like I've come home, I've hit the couch. Next thing I know, it's 6:00 in the morning, and I'm like, well, in 30 minutes I have to get up to go to work. The only time I get up before that is when Peaches is like, hey, are we playing? Oh fuck, I was asleep. My bad.
Not again, but it looks like
What happened? Oh, I fell asleep again. My bad. Oops. But yeah, I think Gran Turismo actually did catch my eye for the fact that it's not just going to be the game. It's actually about a guy who became a race car driver thanks to the video game. I think that's kind of cool.
That is neat.
And a lot of people are talking about this movie from Ridley Scott. We all know Ridley Scott from the Alien franchise, called Napoleon. which of course is the war biopic of Napoleon, starring Joaquin Phoenix. The biggest news about this is we knew that they were co-producing it with Apple, and a lot of people thought it would just be streaming on Apple TV, but it is actually going to theaters. But I'm not sure if this is the type of movie for me, because like their whole thing is like, oh yeah, Ridley Scott's gonna get an Oscar for directing this, and that normally takes me out. Hey Wade, that normally instantly takes me out of a movie when you're like, yeah, we're gonna get an Oscar for this. Oh, so you're Oscar baiting? Because I don't care. I don't care for Oscar bait movies. I'd rather you just make a movie, and if you're lucky enough to get the Oscar, congratulations. Other than that, I could really care less. They do have another movie coming out called Dumb Money, which is about the whole. If you remember at the beginning of the pandemic, GameStop was about to go under, and then it's about that the GameStop squeezing into the stock market and how broken the stock market really is. So they have that call. They have that movie coming out, which is called Dumb Money. So, but again, another movie that really doesn't interest me. But yeah, so my big movies obviously are going to be Ghostbusters 2 Afterlife sequel, which they are already in productions with. There was nothing other than knowing that Paul Rudd and Carrie Coon are going to be putting on the iconic jumpsuits. Nothing big's coming out of that. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, that's going to be epically awesome. Into the Spider-Verse was fantastic. Across the Spider-Verse is going to be cool. Kraven the Hunter just sounds epically awesome. I don't know if you got to hear the beginning of that, Cassie, but so they showed off the first ever footage of Kraven the Hunter.
Okay.
He's stopping a group of poachers, and this is their first rated R Marvel film. And he's using his weapons, his hands, and even his own teeth as he bites a piece of a poacher's face off and spits out the blood, while jumping off walls and pouncing on his foes like an animal. Bites a piece of someone's face off and spits out the blood.
Damn.
Yo. Awesome. I can't wait to see that. Guess what? I'm 62 away. Congratulations. And I actually discussed this a little bit, how Venom wasn't rated R is because back in the day, there was the whole, you had the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They had their stuff. There was the whole Tom Holland thing. And to make things compatible, they had to stay within the realm of PG-13 to stay with Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now that they're not going to cross between the two, and it's going to be Sony's Marvel and Disney's Marvel, they are now going no holds bar, and they will be able to make more rated R movies. And if Kraven does well, then more than likely Venom 3 will be able to go into production, and that will end up being rated R.
Damn. Okay.
So it's really going to depend on how well Kraven does on whether or not we're going to get the third Venom movie and if it'll be rated R. Even though, I'll be honest, unlike a lot of everybody, by the way, thank you for the breathe, where I did like parts of Morbius, I really didn't like the Venom films.
What is it? Oh, yeah.
I understand they're not cross-streaming, but I understand this, but at a point in time, they were still playing by the MCU rules and rule books due to the fact that they were trying to share Tom Holland. So they still had to play by the MCU rules. So they had to stay within the PG-13 realm. Now that there is because Tom Holland will not be part of the Sony Spider Universe. They're more than likely they're going to get their own Spider-Man if they need a Spider-Man for anything. They now don't have to play by the MCU rules. Thank you for the hydrate. Whether it should have been or shouldn't, I'll be honest, I didn't care for Venom 2 at all. That actually, I did not like that movie at all. It was not one of my top picks. I think Craven Spider-Man should be Toby or Andrew, not Tom. I honestly think that they just need to find their own Spider-Man. I don't think Toby or Andrew need to be in either one. They're both too old to play Spider-Man for the timeline that they're wanting Spider-Man to be at. And Tom does better within the MCU. I think he fits within their timeline very well. I just think they need to find their own Spider-Man, in my personal opinion. I mean, find a nerdy kid who gets bit by a spider. The end. Hurry up! I want to watch trailer!
We're putting away food.
I want to watch my trailer! Yes, I am killing time waiting for her to be ready because I really want to watch this with her. Are they? I don't know if they're wanting him to be younger. I don't know. Right now, they're just doing their spin-offs because they're with Craven coming out. That means that they're only going to be one away from the full Sinister Six. I think bringing out the Sinister Six all in within their own things is actually a really cool move. And then they could go ahead and go into the whole realm of maybe them finding their Spider-Man. And depending on where they are in their timeline will depend on how old they're Peter Parker, or if they want to go Miles Morales, or whoever they want to do and run that realm. I'll be honest, I just like the idea of Craven. I like the idea. I've actually always liked the character of Craven. And like I said, even though I'm not a big fan of the Venom movies, I am a fan of the Morbius movie. I thought the parts that were really good were really good. The parts that were really bad were really bad. I'm just trying to listen to their conversations. By the way, love the cake you made. Where's mine? Oh, she can't hear me.
What?
By the way, if y'all didn't catch it, Peaches made the cutest cake for her boyfriend. It was so adorbs.
She just sent a picture. It was pretty delicious.
But we'll have to see how that goes. Let's see. Was there any? And while I'm still waiting, they did release. They did talk about another movie they have called "Anyone by You," which is supposed to be a rom-com, but it's supposed to be really raunchy with partial nudity, and it's got a mean sense of humor. The footage that they showed at the convention consisted of the two main characters being romantic and cruel to each other as they go back and forth in a twisted romantic war. We see the character Glenn push the character Sydney off a boat by accident after reenacting the iconic scene from Titanic, and another moment of Sydney punching Glenn in the gonads. So it should be interesting. Oh, good, she's back.
I know the lighting's not as good.
No, the Walmart lighting was better. All right, so now it's time for what everybody's here for. The reaction to the Flash trailer, official trailer number 2. Now, this is the second trailer. I've been dying to watch this. I have been waiting all day to watch this with you, and then she goes off air.
I'm here.
Okay, you ready?
So you're not like all seeing me just do wonky things, but I'm seeing it.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I got this, okay? Just hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to do this a playback speed, and we're going to turn off the volume. Okay. So before we get into this, before I get into this, okay, because they did show you at the end where these are being pulled from. Okay. So we're obviously looking at the Flash, the Fastest Man Alive, the Flashpoint, and the Flash from the New 52. These are done by Jeff Johns and Andy Kubert. Okay. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know the whole Flashpoint paradox thing, because I can already see where some of the stuff's going. I can see some of the changes that they're making. I'm still cool with it all. So, in the comic, Barry wakes up to find that the world around him has changed because he saved his mother's life, which is a big no-no. Because of this, he no longer has his powers because the whole butterfly effect of him getting the lab accident, which gets him his powers, he no longer has his powers. He goes to find Batman, but finds out that it's not Bruce Wayne that is Batman, but his father, Thomas Wayne, has become Batman because Bruce was the one that was shot and killed that night. And Martha Wayne is the Joker.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Right? There is no Justice League. And Atlantis and Themyscira are actually at war with each other.
Okay.
Flash ends up joining Thomas Wayne, Batman, to go find Superman. They find out that Superman was shot down in Metropolis when he entered Earth and has been kept by the government thinking that he would be a threat in a bunker with redstone energy, which, of course, if you know your Superman lore, Krypton was by a red sun, which is why they didn't have superpowers on their planet. And so they may keep Superman weak. To get Barry's powers back, he actually goes to Batman. They do this at Wayne Manor, and he goes through freaking hell to get his powers. Like, he's constantly getting electrocuted to get his powers. Okay, and I'm bringing all this up because I'm already seeing so much going on in here, and I already know. Oh my god! So with that, let's go back, and we're going to play. We can actually skip. New trailer starts now. The Flash. All right. So very first thing you see, if you remember your 1989 Batman movie, is the 1989 Batman Wayne Manor.
All right, call it.
I'm back in the 1980s. Oh my god.
Right.
And here you see the two Barrys. But this is the 1989 Wayne Manor, which is so cool. I don't care about Puss in Boots. Here you see Batman touching the picture frame. And I love this dynamic of Batman and the Flash because they both lose their parents. You know, the Flash loses his mom because she gets killed, and his dad goes to jail because his dad is blamed for the murder of his mother. When, if you actually watch the comic or if you've seen the television series, it's the reverse Flash, the yellow Flash, that actually ends up killing his mother, and his father gets framed for it. But he never gets, so he loses his parents. Batman loses his parents. And, you know, Batman, you know, Bruce Wayne becomes Batman, and he becomes the Vengeance, and he becomes the Knight, you know, as a way, you know, because of the death of his parents. Where Barry always wants to bring his parents back and eventually does this, but he destroys everything because of it. And he has to eventually go back and kill his and let his mother die to fix everything, which is so heartbreaking, by the way. So I have no idea why his fingers are all bruised, because it really makes it feel like he's been not Batman for some time. Here we have the Bat computer with its good old record player. I saw that straight off the bat when this is definitely the 1989 Bat Cave, because record player. I saw that instantly and went, record player. Dude, awesome. So that's really cool. This shot here. Oh my god. Oh, that's so. Oh, and then watching the wings come out, because if you have the toy, and I have the toy, the wings do that because the wings actually detach from the toy. So I'm like, oh, and I'm okay. I'm cool. I love
But
this
you're chilling.
shot. I love this shot of Bruce Wayne here. You know he's been out of commission. You know he hasn't been Batman. Look how long his hair is. He kind of looks old and frail. I kind of dig that. And then the shot of all these bat suits,
Yeah.
which I'm already digging these. Let me see the bat suits because I really kind of want to see these. All right.
Let's see what era they're all from. Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at these. This is obviously going to be the one that we see him in the movie in. The damaged bat symbol, that's definitely from the original Batman movie that he was in. This is definitely the Batman Returns. Oh, it's blue and gray. Classic Batman. Blue and gray. Like,
Instead of black.
instead of the black. Dude, that's so cool. Because for the longest time in comics and all the cartoons and everything, it was blue and gray. That is totally awesome. I see the guns here, and look at the symbol. The symbol is different than the rest of these. That's
Okay.
Adam West symbol. That's 1966 Batman.
Adam West.
But with the gun,
Adam
wait.
West.
But with the guns, this could be an homage to his 1930s, because a lot of people go, "Oh, Batman doesn't kill." Batman Year One and
Yeah.
Batman in the 1930s comics used guns. So this could play homage to his
Before
when
they
he
made
actually
him
used guns.
zippy Batman.
This looks like it's this. You know what this looks like? This looks like the yellow suit Batman toy that I got from Batman Returns when he did his underwater missions, but they never showed it in the movie, but it was in the toy version. Because
Okay.
that looks like it has a little bit more yellow on it, and the toy was like all yellow and black. So that could be that. And this kind of looks like maybe like the Nightmare version from the Justice League that Batfleck has on, but this world's version maybe. I don't know. But like these two here, it's kind of like I continued on my adventures as Batman after Batman
Okay.
Returns. And then this was my latest suit, but then I retired because I mean, obviously, his hair's all long and everything. But
Right.
dude, that and seeing these two costumes again is really cool. Like so cool. And then obviously he goes, I get a back cut. Look how cool my hair is. It's all short and awesome.
Right.
But you did it. Like, look at the look on his face. Like, dude, you did it. You saved your mom. Something I could never do. I don't have the ability to time travel. I can't save my parents. I will always be vengeance. I will always be the knight. Versus Barry, who got to bring back his mom. He saved his
Right.
mom. Like, that's really cool. I love this. The whole Speed Force coming out of the Warner Brothers logo. That is really freaking cool. And then moving into the DC logo. That's just cool. And then here he is staring outside of his home and watching the interaction with his mom and his dad. Blah, 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 da, da, da. And then for those of you who don't know what this is him tapping into the Speed Force. And I think this is him going back in time.
Actually traveling. Yeah.
Yep. That or he just went through a Sonic ring and he's going to end up in Sonic's realm. One or the other. That looks like a Sonic ring there. One of the two. I love the iconic slide. That is such a great slide. I love it. Oh, there's Zod's little world eater machine thingy. I don't know what the hell it's called. Don't care. And then we see Zod, and I'm not sure if they brought him back or if they're just taking clip-bits of the Snyderverse Superman. I mean, obviously, and this is following the thing, and we noticed that they're using Kara-El instead of Kal-El, so we have Supergirl instead of Superman.
Right.
Maybe there are no metahumans, so there is nobody to defend them against Zod. And are they going to redo everything? Because wasn't there like something in like the wasn't there something in the Superman movie where it's like they put the codex in Kal-El, and that's what brought Zod to Earth in the first place, is because he needed to get the codex from Kal-El. It wasn't about Kal-El himself, but the codex or something like that. So is it going to be rewritten? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Zod in this, since, as you see later, Supergirl is somewhere else. This, because you see Barry Allen here, I think this is taken from that scene earlier where you see Ben Affleck's Batman on the Bat Cycle. And you see right here, it says Martha Wayne Institution, them trying to stop the destruction of this hospital. Oh, big boom.
Bada boom.
Big bada boom.
Multipass.
I also like the fact that if you notice with the two berries, this one, the second berry, the younger one, is always covered in the yellow. Like, it's foreshadowing that he's going to lose his shit. He's going to become... they kind of spoiled it that there's the Dark Flash with a lot of the toys and stuff that they've already released. Thank you, Funko Pop, for doing that. But, if you didn't know that, but you knew the story of like Reverse Flash, and Reverse Flash is yellow instead of red. So what's red on on Flash is yellow on Reverse Flash, and what's yellow on Flash is red on Reverse Flash. Having him covered in yellow kind of foreshadows that he would be the Reverse Flash, or in this case, Dark Flash. I like the homage here where she's like, do you know what this means? And he goes, hope, formatting that symbol that we learned with the Snyder versus Superman movie. Even though I'm not a fan of it, I'm okay with that. I love this scene here. Yo, what's up? I will help you defeat Zod. Like, she just looks at him like, I got this, no problem. And I love the fact that they actually went with a full outfit with her instead of just, the short mini skirt. It actually looks like a actual fighting outfit. And I love this. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Like, dude, what a great line. Sure, he's not saying it to the Joker. And I have a feeling maybe because, I think Barry doesn't have his powers here because they kind of show him getting electrocuted later in the trailer. That he's like, let's get nuts. Maybe could be like right before he starts electrocuting the living shit out of them. And I love this scene where he drops off all three of them. But I want to show you something because I noticed this. Look at his suit. What does that look like to you? Do you see the cowl?
Kind of looks like Captain America.
No. It's a Batman suit. See, there's the cowl where they just kind of took off the ears. You can see the cowl right here. See the little pointy parts? Yeah. This looks like Batman's suit turned into a Flash suit. How bank is that? I also look, yellow. This one has like the yellow. This one has the blue, representing the two differences of the Flashes. Oh, I can't wait to see this. Oh, God, I want to see this so bad. I think this whole thing here, I think this is the prison where they're keeping Kara-El, Supergirl. Because this looks like some type of military thing. Going back, I've got, like this here, I have to reverse what I did. Like, he's going to have to let his mother die. And this is going to be one of those tear jerkers. This is going to be such a tearjerker. And then here you have Ben Affleck going like, dude, the scars are what define us, what makes us. And, that's one of those things that you learn growing up is even mistakes and tragedies that happen to you, they define who you are as a character. They help form who you become. And even though you may be an adult, there's still things that are going to happen to you as an adult, which will define your character even later within your life. And yet there's always in the back of your mind, like you do, like the Flash is, well, what if I could go back in time? What if I could change these things? But for every action you do, there is a huge consequence. And I just love this scene. And I'm out. And I'm thinking this takes place at the beginning. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I just hold on. Hold on. Because I have it. Dude, look at his costume. It's blue and gray.
I can't tell that it's blue. Interesting. I'll take your word for it, though.
Well, I'm looking at a much bigger screen. I'm not on StreamYard. I'm actually on YouTube in a big screen right now. Dude, it's
I've got
blue
my
and
tiny
gray.
phone.
Dude, that's awesome. All right, and there's Supergirl taking Barry up into the sky, and I'm wondering if this is because she's all like, okay, guys, we need more lightning. The lightning wasn't working right. We need to give him more lightning. Let's just take her straight to the source and electrocute his ass to get his powers back.
Right.
Maybe that's what this is.
Not going to get anything more powerful, right?
Like, I'm just going to take you right up. Because obviously this is him trying to get his powers. And I have no idea what the context of this is, but I can't wait to see her. And again, the symbolization of the yellow and the blue with this, the Earth technology and the Kryptonian technology, also foreshadowing that blue and the yellow between the two flashes. I think that's really cool looking. There goes the Batwing. I love this. And I smack the Zod.
In the face.
Like, her rage makes so much sense to me because she's been locked away all this time. Seeing her unleash herself, dude, it's gonna be awesome. I smacked the Zod. And I love this scene. I think this is when they're breaking her out of the military unit, and he's like, nope, I'm Batman. I'm bulletproof. I'm Michael Keaton. I got this. That's so cool. Again, I think this goes back to the beginning of the movie, probably. And I don't know if this is going to be from the beginning of the movie or if this is going to be during the whole Zod thing, because there's a lot of stuff up in the air. Dude, check it out. That's awesome. This looks like this is definitely in Wayne Manor where they're trying to get him his powers back.
Right. Electricity.
Oh, dude, the electricity in the teeth. Ugh. Like this here, that scene, and then the next one is like no one dies. I think that's going to be the second Barry's breaking point. I really do. I think that's when he's going to no one dies. Like, I think that's going to be his breaking point. I also thought this was cool because if you remember in the Man of Steel movie, this shot is kind of like an homage to the shot where he does this to the military plane, except for he doesn't get to kill Batman. And I just love this. Yeet! I'm Batman. Nope. God, I love that. Oh my God, that's so great. Oh, I love seeing that yellow bat symbol. Oh, it makes me feel so good. Oh, it makes me feel so good. I have that
Careful
toy,
there,
by the
man.
way.
Whoa, it's getting a little dirty.
And this
Right.
is just great.
Candace wants to know if you need space.
No, I'm fine. Everybody can watch.
Everyone can watch.
1989 Batman. And then we go into the Snyder Batman. And then we go into the Superman / Supergirl symbol. And into the Flash symbol.
Holy shit.
Oh, this is so great.
You are a fan of the Flash, though.
Yeah. Did she not understand the symbols? 1989
Sure she
Batman.
did. She just didn't
Okay.
get the eroticism that you got out of it. I don't think any of us did. You got a little bit you got a little bit
1989
private
Batman.
there.
1989 Batman. And then I just love this. Michael Keaton. Okay, your parachutes are attached to you. Look at his face. Where's yours?
Like you have to even ask. Why you have to even ask? Why?
Just the look on Michael Keaton's face. See ya. That is so 1980s Batman. So 1980s Batman. He's so excited about this.
Super.
And that right there.
Yeah.
That
Classic.
paying homage to that scene in the first Batman movie with where the Batwing goes up and it just kind of hovers for like 2 seconds and it goes back down. Oh.
There you
Oh.
go. MIXES. Oh, Amanda, we're getting dirty again.
I have been summoned. Hi, Numi. Ooh.
She may have came a little. You missed it, Numi. I was a little jealous, actually.
There's a don't look. We were talking about this. Did you miss the whole bat suit scene?
You did. You did. You probably have to go back.
Okay, we're going back to the bat suits. Bat suits. All right. Bat suits. Well, what'd you just get here for? Bad you. Look, blue suit, gun suit, 1930s Batman with old classic Batman symbol, blue and gray suit that we grew up with, 1989's bat suit, Batman Returns bat suit. I think this is the underwater bat suit. I don't know what this bat suit is. My guess is just maybe it's possibly like this world's version of like the desert / nightmare suit that Batfleck has, and then suit he wears now. Look.
Oh, the suits.
Well, it could be okay. Actually, gun suit is refers to something completely different. For me, it screams Batman Year One or 1930s Batman when he uses guns. That's what it screams to me. Look, I don't know. These are my hypotheses. Have you? Okay. First question, Numi. Have you seen the trailer? Well, we kind of talked about that and how Martha is actually the Joker and the Atlanteans are versus the Mascara and they're fighting and Superman has been locked up the entire time.
You're super late on all this, baby. You came in way late.
Yeah, baby, you came in way late. I discussed all this. I discussed the difference. I actually took everybody through the way how the comics went. And that way, I could point out some of the differences and show them how there is a difference. Like, so instead of having it Thomas Wayne, there's alternate Batmans, which goes to a big, heavy spoiler about the ends of this movie. So, you have 10, 9, 8, 7,
Oh shit, just got it done.
6, 5,
It's a
4,
pipe bomb.
3, 2, 1. I'm giving out the spoilers right now. There's a spoiler for another Batman, George Clooney.
Woot.
And there is a spoiler for a Superman, Nicolas Cage, fighting a giant robot spider. These are blink and you miss it Easter eggs that are going to be in this movie that have pretty much been confirmed.
Did you say Nicolas Cage?
Yes. Superman.
Okay.
If you remember, there was a point in time when Nicolas Cage Tim Burton was going to do a Superman movie and he casted Nicolas Cage. And in the script, he was fighting a giant robotic spider. Well, guess what?
They made it. They made it so. Make it so.
So these are blink and you miss it. Basically,
Yeah,
to
nipple
show that
Batman's got to make an appearance, right? Do you think they're
showing.
actually going to give him nipples?
I don't know.
I hope not, but that'll be great. Just to fuck with. They should make him bigger. Give him areolas. Like, oh my god, they should just fuck with everybody. It's fantastic.
But yeah, I'm excited for this. As most people know, I was not a huge fan of the Man of Steel. I think the Man of Steel would have been okay if it wasn't for the fact that I became more or less of a fan of the Man of Steel when they started doing the whole Batman v Superman thing. Because the whole point of Batman v Superman is you have these two polar opposites going at each other. And you turn Superman and the Man of Steel into a Batman. So you don't have two polar opposites. You have two people of the exact same going at each other. And you miss that dynamic of Batman versus Superman when you did that. This excites me. Seeing the little tweaks that they do, bringing in Supergirl versus Superman, and they having to go save her. And the fact is I have a feeling that they think they're going after Superman, and when they get there, they realize that this isn't Superman.
Oh.
Holy crap! Who are you?
Distinctly feminine Superman.
Oh no, I'm just gonna have to go take a full shower. It's okay.
No, right? Like, poor Fizzy is probably drowning over there. What the hell? Slip and slide over there, boys.
Like, dude, it's so cool looking. I mean, where is it? Let's have a little bit of fun again. And settings and playback and normal, and let's just jizz all over this again. Nuts. Cassie, did you tell her Numi will be back in about a week? Oh, you're coming back. Cool. Guess where we're going on June? Hey, Numi, guess what? On June 16th, guess where you're taking me? You're taking Cassie on a date, and I'm third wheeling to this. Ta-da!
Now we need to do it just to do it.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Like, I haven't been this excited since I watched the first trailer, and they go, you're, and he's like, I'm Batman. And I'm like,
Adam West in his interview. I never had to say I was Batman. I just showed up, and you knew I was Batman.
Yeah, but you were doing the Bat-Tootsie. These guys didn't do that, so they had no idea. But dude, this looks so good. And even though I think the first trailer was a lot more fun and lighthearted, this one really shows the tone of what this movie's going to be. Like, I expect that I'm going to have to look at Cassie and go, tissues. Oh, yeah. I'm not wearing makeup to this thing because it's just going to be like mascara all down my face going, because, like, I've read the comics. I know where this is going. Like, I kind of want to start crying now because I know where this is going.
It's all tragic. It is all tragic.
I don't. But that is such a cool group shot right there. And to be able to see, and like I said, I know you probably can't see on the small screen. Let's see if I can. Doesn't really help. But if you look real closely, you can actually see the back cow, like the little spikes here, and here. And I love the fact that they basically just took the Batman armor and was like, we could paint this. Wait, is that a nipple there?
Yes, it is.
But like, I really dig that. I think that's really cool. And like I said, I really like seeing her outfit like this. Like, I like the whole full body outfit. I know that there's that iconic
skirt.
Yeah. Sadly. And you could go back to work, and then you could take a day off, and then you could go back to work. That's how this works. I don't think you understand. Manda first, work second. See that this is where I am. This is where work is.
Amanda is work.
Hey, shame on you.
You know, do what you love. You never work a day in your life.
But yeah, I'm really digging this.
Right.
I smashed the side. But yeah, I'm pretty sure when we get to about here, this is where young Barry loses his shit. I'm almost positive. And again, I just want to watch this in slow-mo because this was just... Let's watch this in slow-mo again. Oh, let's turn off.
Noise.
Okay. Very Lucasfilm Star Wars-y,
Yeah,
but I
that's
don't
crazy.
care. So good. So good. I want to see that face again. Where's yours? Hi, guys. I found my Christmas cards. Merry Christmas. I'm Batman. I cannot tell you how much I love seeing this again. I really love seeing the yellow symbol again.
Huh.
And I'll be honest, when he's wearing the cape and cowl, he doesn't look any older than when he did when he was in the 1980s Batman movie.
You're right. Yeah, he doesn't.
He really doesn't.
He's aged pretty well in general.
Oh, hell yeah, he has.
Yeah, Max getting pretty hot.
So yeah, I'm excited for this.
Right, I had no idea you were excited.
That little grin is to make sure not only do I have a parachute in my cape, I also just took a piss and the Batwing took care of it.
Oh my god.
I'm just like this makes me happy, and it was so funny because like I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos, you know, during the whole moving of the rooms and everything, and all I've seen is previews of going on April 25th, a new trailer. On April 25th, a new trailer. On April 25th, a new trailer. I'm like, can it be the 25th? And it was just so funny because I was like, the 25th, what day is that? It's a Tuesday. I have a podcast on a Tuesday. I could do this. Oh my God. I was so excited. So, yeah. Absolutely excited. Absolutely excited for this. Like I said, obviously for me, the big ones are going to be, of course, you know, Kraven the Hunter sounds absolutely phenomenal. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I know will be absolutely phenomenal. And of course, obviously, the Flash movie is going to be phenomenal. I mean, it's how can it not be? Worlds Collide will be fantastic, and I cannot wait to watch it. So, yeah. I do love the fact that like all of this stuff's been coming out, and this is what used to be a let's just sit down, talk, and do nothing podcast has turned into a let's watch a bunch of trailers.
Like, no, we have no more.
We've been watching so
There's
many
not enough
trailers
time.
lately. There's not enough time for what? For
To talk about
everything?
stuff.
No, there's too much crap coming out. So I hope that you all want to get a little nuts too. I hope that any of these sounded cool to you. And of course, as always, I do want to thank Numi for coming back. We've missed you. And oh yeah, don't forget June 11th, the week of June 11th, we'll be at the Hannah's Camp America in Houston Woods in Ohio for that convention for the whole week. And then on July 22nd to 23rd, we'll be at the Gem City Comic Con at the Dayton Convention Center in Dayton, Ohio. And of course, if you want some more AGP, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and of course over on YouTube. And I just want to thank everybody for stopping by, saying hi. Let me know if you watch this on YouTube in the comments. Are you excited of any of these trailers or any of the trailer? If you're excited to see any of the movies that were discussed, if you enjoyed AGP live from Walmart.
From Walmart.
yeah.
I mean,
You
when you
miss
gotta get toilet
Cassie in the
paper,
most
you
beautiful
gotta get
lighting
toilet
ever.
paper.
Oh, yeah, I should check that too since I have to go to the store tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I want to thank Cassie for at least stopping in and going, I'm at Walmart, sorry.
I mean,
Beep.
I was late.
Well, not that late. I hope not. You're not pregnant, are you?
No.
Numi, do I need to know something? Just remember, if it's a girl, it's Amanda Jr.
Junior.
We need more me's. But guys, seriously,
Of course.
thank you guys so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you all on the next one. Say bye, Cassie.
Bye, Cassie.